Welcome back to Movie Talk. I am your host, Rick. Yes, we are back in the building. Let me adjust my mic here. I haven't jumped on the mic in a couple of days. Let me adjust the mic here. Before we get into today's episode, I do want to shout out to Hong Kong. A couple of days ago, I got an email saying that the Movie Talk had reached number 12 on the charts in the TV and film category in Hong Kong. So we hit number 12. So, man, salute. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hey, do me a favor, help me spread the word about the podcast. Let's see if we could get it up to number one and let's keep it there. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? The whole goal of this podcast is just to connect and just come on here and talk about some of my favorite movies, and hopefully I can get y'all to go out and check these movies out, because movies is a thing. It's going away, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got your classics, of course, but nowadays, think about it. When's the last time you've been to the movie theater? Equalizer 3 just came out. I was gonna go check that out, but I didn't. Just been running around so much, and once like me personally, I like to see something. That first week it come out, maybe the second week. If I'm 3 weeks in and I haven't seen it, I'm gonna just wait till it come out, because it's gonna be on TV, you know what I'm saying, or on demand or something next month. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like how it used to be back in the days where it might take damn near a year for a movie to come out. Remember that? Remember back in the days where if you didn't get the chance to see a movie in the movie theater, you either had to get the bootleg or you had to wait like a year for it to hit Blockbuster. You know what I'm saying? A good 8 months or something like that. Nowadays, they doing same day releases, whereas you could watch it at home or the theaters, or they just dropping it, on demand or on one of the top streaming platforms, you know what I'm saying, in 2 months. So it's a different game now. So the whole point of this podcast is to come up here and just, if you look back at the podcast, the movies that I talk about, they're not making these type of movies no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done a few basketball movies. I've done some crime stuff, some action stuff. But, like, they're not really making, they're making movies, but it's scarce, man. It's really scarce to find, like, a real good movie. That's why we keep reverting back to the classics that we grew up on, because in this era, they not making nothing that you really want to go back to. You know what I'm saying? Like, every now and again, you'll get one. Like Sicario, I could watch that over and over and over and over and over, things like that, man. I just watched The Covenant, you know what I'm saying? Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, just watched that. That's another one. I was going to go see that at the theaters. I didn't go the first 2 weeks. I was like, you know what? I'll wait till it come out. And look, I just watched it yesterday, So, yeah, man, but with that being said, let's get into today's movie, man. Today's movie, we're going to do Surviving the Game, all right? It's rated R. It's an action thriller. Double genre. It's an action thriller, you know what I mean? Rated R came out in 1994. It's an hour and 36 minutes. That's a good time for a movie, if you ask me. I don't mind long movies as long as they're good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be complaining, this movie's 3 hours. This movie's 2 hours. This movie's an hour 50. But if the movie's good and it's keeping my attention, I'm cool. It could be, however long. I really don't mind. Long as it keeps my attention, I'm cool. But yeah, man. So this movie here, man, when I first saw this movie, I was like, oh, because first of all, it's a thriller, right? It's more of it's more of an action movie to me. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's a thriller because he was tricked, but to me, it's more of an action movie. But when I first saw this movie, I was just like, wow, because it really make you think, like, this type of stuff probably be going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it goes on somewhere in the world. But this movie is about a guy. He was homeless. He was down and out on his luck. And, one day he was going to commit suicide, and a guy that was working at the soup kitchen actually stopped him, like literally like stopped him. When I say stopped him, I mean he literally like tackled him to the ground before he could get hit by the bus or whatever the case. So he's like, listen, man, I got a job for you. You know, I got a job for you. You don't got to do this. It's starring Ice-T. He plays the homeless man. And he's just, you know, basically telling him like, look, got a job for you. You don't got to do this. You know, trying to get him some money in his pocket, whatever the case. He was like, you know, you're going to be a hunting tour guide, you know, so we're going to go out in the woods and, you know, that's what it is. So, you know, he ends up taking the job. Now, the plot of the movie is this guy, he's homeless. So, you know, he's down and out. He needs a job. The plot of the movie is he was going to be a, what you call it? He was going to be a hunting guide, right? So the whole thing is you got these wealthy men, right? It's like 4 wealthy men, real wealthy. They got a cabin in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, they might have flown there, like in a helicopter or something. But whatever the case, they got the cabin way in the woods, right? They take the homeless man there. They say, listen, they ate the night before. They ate, you know, everybody's relaxing. Big meal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's kind of telling them about themselves and things like that. All right, cool. Now, he's there under the guise of, yo, I'm going to be a hunting guide. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm going to go out here. We're going to hunt. We're going to do whatever the case. Boom, bam, boom. Next morning comes. They wake him up with a gun in his face. Drags him to the front porch and tells him, look, you got until we finish our breakfast and then we coming to get you. Start shooting at him, make him run into the woods. So that's the whole plot. They tricked the homeless man to come there, right? They fed him real good the night before. And the whole point is he's not the hunting guide. He is the hunted. So the whole point of this movie is they lure people there and hunt them, which is this is a wild, you know, concept for a movie plot. You know what I mean? Hence the name Surviving the Game. It's a game to them. It's a game to them to hunt. You know what I mean? Like, so basically, mind you, this man is homeless. He's down and out. He lost his family, everything. He's just in the streets. They took this man to the middle of nowhere, made him run in the woods. They went back, sat down and ate. And then they hopped on 4-wheelers and chased him in the woods. He's running in the woods crazy. He running. Then he like, yo, you know what? I got to get strategic. Because think about it. He don't got no weapons. You know, he don't know where the hell he is. He's not in shape. You know what I'm saying? So clearly you can't just run. You got to get strategic. They're going to catch you. They're on 4-wheelers. They got 4-wheelers. They got guns. And their whole thing is whoever kills them first. It's a game to them. They all racing to see who could kill you first. So he's like, you know what? Let me get smart. He doubles back to the house, which is smart. And I don't know. I mean, that's smart. You know what I'm saying? Double back to the house. He doubled back to the house. They take off, they going, right? So one of them is like, yo, you know what? We probably should have seen him by now. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't that damn fast now. And we've been doing this, so we know these woods. We probably should have found him by now. They stop, they look at each other like, yo, he probably went back to the house. Boom, they turn around, they head to the house, right? Mind you, he in the house. He trying to, you know, he's scrounging around the house. He trying to find things and all that. And one of the doors in the house was locked, right? He ended up going in the house. He ended up kicking the door open, whatever he does. Nothing but heads is in the door. Nothing but heads is in the door. So they've been doing this for a long time. It's a room, like a trophy room full of heads in a jar. Right? He's sick to his stomach. He don't know what's going on. Right? Then he starts to hear them come back. He ended up actually got caught at the damn house. You know? He got caught at the house. So that's like the whole plot of the movie. And it's basically him versus 4. It's 1 on 5 actually, because one of the dudes brought their son. And this was his way of showing him how to be a man. His son really wasn't with it, but it's 1 on 5. You know what I'm saying? Or 4. We're not really gonna count the son, but he's there. So it's really 1 on 4, and it's he has to survive. You know what I'm saying? He has to survive, and you know, he got strategic. You know, end up taking one of them hostage. You know what I'm saying? He blew one of their legs off. He kind of like really kicked into survival mode, and it makes you think, like, when your back is against the wall like that, you're probably gonna kick into survival mode. You know what I'm saying? You're probably gonna kick into survival mode. Like, he had to kick into survival mode, and you know, it's a good movie. You know, it just made me think, like, I wonder if this really goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you watch movies like Hostel and Saw and all these type of torturous, you know what I'm saying, type of movies, and you just know that unfortunately somewhere in the world that this is happening. You know what I'm saying? That's the sad reality of it. You know, but yeah, this movie here, man, Surviving the Game. It's called. It's a good movie. You know what I'm saying? It's a good movie. Something to watch. It's definitely something to watch. You know, if you into action and things like that, man, you know, this is one of the movies. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely one of the movies. Ice-T did a good job in acting. You know, Charles S. Dutton is in it. Man, what's my man name? Gary Busey's in it. You know, it's a bunch of good actors in it, and it's 4 wealthy men. They trick a homeless man into the middle of the woods to thinking he had a job, and his only job was to stay alive from them. Right? That's a wild concept, but check it out. You know, like I said, got a lot of action in it. It's definitely a good movie. And you know, that's about it, man. I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all about that movie. I also wanted to come on here and tell y'all about the movie talk reaching number 12 on the TV and films charts in Hong Kong. Yo, man, salute. You know, that's how I said, man. I really enjoy creating content. You know, and like I say, the goal is every time I come down here, every time I get on the mic, I want to be better than the last episode, you know, and I'm still working some things out about this podcast. I'm working out a structure for it, because I got in my mind a certain way I want to break the movies down. So we're gonna introduce that soon. So bear with me. If you want to send me a movie, please hit themovietalkpod@gmail.com. Send me a movie. I'll do it. I'll do an episode about it. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm gonna link the YouTube. I'm gonna link the YouTube channel in here. You know, subscribe over there, man, because I'm gonna start putting the audio up there, and I'm gonna, you know, eventually I'll put the video up or whatever the case. But I'm gonna start doing shorts over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna start doing shorts. Cause it's a bunch of movies. So I'm gonna start throwing movies up over there for y'all to go check out as well. So, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to build this movie talk community. So I definitely appreciate that if y'all could follow me, you know, on those platforms. Follow me on YouTube. I'm gonna start putting the audio over there, and I'm gonna start putting some shorts up there so y'all could go check the movies out too. So yeah, man. Just wanted to get on here, man. I know I'm a few days late, but we in the building. Surviving the Game, man. Go check it out. If you did check it out, shoot me an email. Let me know what you think. Like I said, if you got a particular movie you want me to do, holla at me, man. I got you. I'm going.